Thank you, Bill, for the very warm introduction. And good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bill, you have been a champion of this event since it was just a gleam in my eye back in 2010. And as with all firsts in life and in work, having someone stand beside you is often the difference between a possibility and a dream realized. Thank you very much. Firsts make what was once unimaginable possible. And once our perspective shifts, once we redefine what is possible, we are each compelled to act. Consider what's happening in the UK, where the Davies report has led to a shift in thinking about women on boards, where once an all-male board of directors was accepted by some as normal, or as a problem that would take years to solve, it's now viewed as bad business. In just 4 years, the number of FTSE 100 companies with no women on their boards has gone from 21 to 0. Here in Canada, as Bill mentioned a moment ago, Prime Minister Trudeau redefined how we think about the composition of the federal cabinet. Where once linguistic and regional differences were the primary considerations, the People's Cabinet will now challenge all future prime ministers to explain why their teams don't look like Canada and include an equal number of men and women. And so tonight, as we think about important firsts, we wanted to take a special moment to celebrate some other important firsts for Canadian women. You heard introduced earlier this evening that we have with us Roberta Bondar, Canada's first woman astronaut. We also want to recognize Bev Bussin, the first woman commissioner of the RCMP. And another special woman you'll hear about in a moment, Judy Cameron, Air Canada's first female commercial pilot. Where once little girls might have said, "I thought only boys did that," by saying "we can," these trailblazers have redefined who comes to mind when we hear the word astronaut, pilot, or commissioner. They have changed perceptions through their interactions with team members, managers, customers, and the public. They've shown us that we're a stronger country when we include people of all backgrounds in our leadership, and that we can live our dreams. They've also reminded us that firsts don't happen in a vacuum. Yes, firsts require hard work and talent and determination, but firsts also require leaders to have the courage to stand up, put a stake in the ground, and offer the first big break to someone who was once considered an unusual or unlikely candidate. Champions like Bill and Cynthia and Colleen, whose intentional actions challenge us all to reconsider what we accept as normal and redefine for a new generation of young men and women in this country who comes to mind when we hear the words CEO or CFO or director. After all, excuses for inaction and incrementalism are so yesterday. This is Canada, and it is 2015. So to remind us of what's possible, we're really privileged to have Roberta and Bev with us tonight, as well as their colleagues from the RCMP and Air Canada. To honor them, we've put together a short video, generously supported by PwC, where I'm proud to say I worked in an early stage of my career and was supported by one of my first mentors. The video is narrated appropriately by 2013 Catalyst Canada Honours champion Susan Allen, a PwC partner, the first woman on PwC's global board, and a great friend of mine and everyone at Catalyst. Please enjoy the video.